The game of business and life is about multiplication, not adding and subtracting. If you guys can just find your courage, man, and that's a muscle. You got to go build the muscle of courage. I have courage. Nobody can take that away from me. You can't steal it from me. You can't beat it out of me. You can't be a beast or a savage if you're not in the jungle.
Top 10, I got a top 10. Got my motivation high for my top 10. Gotta learn from the wise women and men. All my life, like 9 and 9. For my top 10, top 10, 9 and 9. This one's for my top 10.
Need motivation?
Watch a top 10 with Believe Nation.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and this channel was created to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. You watch these videos because you know there's something more inside you too. You've got Michael Jordan level talent at something. So get ready to practice being hard, learn the muscle of courage, and believe with Grant Cardone and my take on his top 10 rules of success to give you the confidence, motivation, and belief that you need. Enjoy. Okay, let's kick it off with rule #1. Commit to getting known.
4 things I want to give you, #1, on building a brand, all right? First of all, number 1, because some of you have a problem right here. You don't even want this. First thing you got to do is commit to getting known. You have to get rid of this idea that your mommy and daddy gave you, fly under the radar, don't get known. Some of you just don't want to get known. You're literally hiding. Well, I'm gonna open up an Instagram account, and I'm gonna put it on private. Dude, if you're gonna have a private Instagram account, don't have an Instagram account. If I see your account's private, I will not follow you. Why would I follow you?
Rule #2, don't waste money.
I know guys in solar, they go out and make 70 grand in a month.
Yeah.
And one, you go on vacation.
Yeah.
That's just a violation of what made you the 70 grand. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's insanity.
Yeah.
Oh, I deserve it. I work so hard. Dude, you're lucky, and double down.
All in on it.
Like you're lucky.
Yeah.
Okay. LeBron makes a 3-pointer. He doesn't go do a layup. He goes and he's like, dude, I got these 3-pointers down. Like, what do you do after you make a 3-pointer? You throw another one from the same spot.
Yeah.
Because the basket gets bigger. You don't take off now, dude. You freaking lean into it, right?
Yeah.
When I was 25, dude, I was so scared. If I sold somebody something, I'm like, oh my God, this is only going to last for another minute or two. Go meet somebody. Go talk to somebody. I'd sell a second person. I'm like, oh, I'm on fire now. Like, I can sell anybody. Yeah. People would walk up. I'd sold 5 or 6 cars in one day. I'm like, I thought I was a damn, I had been Stan Lee had somehow, influenced me into some super freaking character. And I was like, I walked up to a lady one night. It must have been 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I'd sold 6 cars that day. I was in the zone, dude.
Yeah, totally.
And I walked out and I said, how about no money down and nothing a month? And she's like, huh? No money down, no money a month. You never have to pay for it. She's like, for how long? I'm like, man, I got it.
You got it.
Okay, I was in the zone. Next thing you know, she's buying something from me.
Yeah,
right? I was like, because I was in the zone. So what I would tell people out there is like, look, when you make money, you need a plan with money. #1, get it. You don't have to make it. Earn it.
Yeah.
2, keep it. Don't buy shit with it.
Yeah.
Okay, don't spend money on stuff until you have cash flow that can buy stuff. Like when you guys see me out spending money today, in December, I bought 2 Rolls Royce. I bought a Cullinan, $449,000 car.
Yeah.
And I bought my wife a Wraith. It's $425,000. Okay. Still,
that's it.
I leased one of them, signed a lease on one of them for 24 months and wrote a check for cash for the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
So people are like, how can you do that? Dude, I earned that much. I earned more money that month from free cash flow. I'm not working for it. My real estate paid me enough money to pay for both of those cars right there.
Right there.
No, I didn't pay for the cars. My cash flow did. So earn it, keep it. Don't buy watches. Don't buy fancy shit. Don't buy Lambos. Don't rent Lambos. Don't go on fancy vacations. Don't buy your little trinkets until your cash flow can pay for it, not your time.
Rule #3, put yourself in an uncomfortable environment.
I was with the sheikh, the minister of tolerance there. I was sitting next to him. He had me at a meeting. I'm sitting to his right in this big, beautiful round room. And there's mostly men in the room, 3 women. And this meeting, people come in and just meet him every afternoon.
Wow.
3 o'clock in the afternoon. Hello, how you doing? They pay respects. He's got me on his right. He's got the prime minister of Thailand on his left. Mr. 10X and Mr. Thailand. And he reaches over, touches me on the knee, and he's like, would you like to fly to Dubai? We were in Abu Dhabi. He's like, would you like to fly to Dubai with me on my helicopter? I said, yes, sir, I would. Now, I don't know if that includes Elena or not. So I'm hitting these fixed ideas. I'm like, I wonder if that means my wife is invited. So the point of this story is like, no matter where you're at in life, if you're still learning and you're still putting yourself in uncomfortable or new environments, you're gonna be a little, I don't know what the cultures are. You know, when I was with the policeman and they were investigating me in Dubai, I crossed my legs like this. The guy walked in and says, please, sit proper. I'm like, yeah, okay, man. Okay. What's the deal here?
I ran into a
like that there in the Middle East, dude, to see the bottom of a soul is so disrespectful.
Really?
But this is also disrespectful. This is considered to be aggressive.
My leg was shaking when you started. My foot was shaking when you said the bottom of the soul.
This is like, because I'm not showing I knew about the soul thing. Don't show the soul. But this is considered aggressive by the police.
Gotcha.
And so I'm like, yeah, man. But you see, all these things are like, I think people think, oh my God, Grant's got it made. You know, he's successful now. Everywhere he goes, he can talk to 35,000 people. I'm still uncomfortable in situations. I still have fixed, limited beliefs and things that trap me, right? So, you know, we're doing.
And do you prefer to put yourself in those situations?
Well,
you want to be in
yeah,
those
I have to. I have to agree. I have to agree to put myself in those so that I feel like I'm expanding, like I'm living life. Like, you can't be a beast or a savage if you're not in the jungle. Mm-hmm. You know, you can't. I know guys that think they're a beast and they're on their sofa. Bro, you're in your sofa. You're watching Beast on TV. You're not a beast. So you got it to be a true savage, like a real living in a respectful, honorable way. I say that. Mm-hmm. I say that like I respect people that are savages and that get things done. That they're like, hey man, give me the ball again, right?
The cleaner, as was it Tim Grover would say?
Well, but the cleaner, yeah. You got to be in the game to be a cleaner. You can't be on a couch. You can't be behind a book. You got to be in environments that are not comfortable. Not, oh, you're on stage for the 67th time doing the same presentation. That's not a cleaner. Mm-hmm. That's a guy on auto. You're just doing the same thing you did over and over again.
Rule number 4, practice being hard.
No one thing will blow a good relationship. There's not one thing I can tell my wife. My wife says, hey, you're getting fat. Okay? What is that? How's that going to hurt me? Y'all got to get hard, man. Y'all got to practice being hard. Y'all got to practice telling people the truth. Y'all got to practice being hard on yourselves. You got to practice maybe not taking every weekend off. Okay? I had a bunch of people leave my office the other night at 6 o'clock. Dave Robards is walking out of here. All these guys walking out at 6:03. Natasha's leaving at 6:03. I'm like, oh, you guys are all rich now, huh? Why do you think you got to leave? Why do you guys think you've earned the right to leave at 6 o'clock? Right? Why do you guys think you've earned the right to charge overtime for everything that you do overtime? Oh, I need to get my overtime. No, you don't. You need to add value is what you need to do. You need to get hard on yourself.
Also, if you want to have more confidence and self-love, check out my 254 series. They're free. The links to join are in the description below.
You have to go build self-confidence. When you're trying to get wealthy, you want to go all in and it not be a bet. You need to know the space so well that you're like, I know for sure this is going to work. My dreams are first every day, then my wife, then my kids. I can take care of my wife and my kids now. Would you agree? I abandoned this. This is the fuel for who I am.
Rule number 5, build the muscle of courage.
If you took everything away from me right now, the things that are most valuable to me, you can't take away. So you take the plane away, you take the money away, take the real estate the portfolio away. 3 years from now, I'll be bigger than I was because now I have courage. Like if you guys can just find your courage, man, and that's a muscle. You got to go build a muscle of courage. I have courage. Nobody can take that away from me. You can't steal it from me. You can't beat it out of me.
Rule number 6, learn how to cold call.
Before you diversify, go bang on another door.
Yeah.
You need to become the freaking door banging of the universe.
So I want to talk about that, right?
Yeah, can I use that word here?
100%, 100%.
You need to become like, you need to go bang on. Yeah, you need to go bang on the door. They tell you to get out of the neighborhood, and you go figure out how to bang on it again and not get arrested.
Yeah.
Like, if you can figure that gig out, I guarantee you will be the most successful person your genetic code has ever generated.
Yeah.
Anyone in your family, everybody I know says, man, learn how to cold call. I have the career I have today because I learned how to cold call.
Rule number 7, respect money.
I respect $100. So if you give me $100, you know, I respect that as a lot of money.
Gotcha.
Now, that being said, it's not going to be a lot for very long. And if you got 2 kids that need to eat today, it depends on what your needs are, right? I got a wife and 2 kids, so I mean, $100 probably ain't going to last the whole day. But $100 for a minute, that's a lot of money. Now,
Gotcha.
if I could figure out how to get more money coming in, it's only a lot of money if you got more money coming in.
Understood.
Because I can probably exhaust almost any amount of money. This is the problem with the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, the rappers.
When they move on.
They got a pile of money, but what they don't have is more money coming in.
Gotcha.
And so now, you know, $1 million is a lot of money if you got $1,000 every day coming in, because you can't get through it. I always tell Elaine, I said, dude, as long as we make $1 more because of my net worth, if I make $1, just $1 every day, I mean, $1 today is a lot of money because it means I never go backwards.
Rule number 8, believe.
I have belief now. I know what I can do now. Once you know what you can do, then you can do it a second time. And that's why so many people can go bankrupt and then come right back, because they know now. The first time you do it, you don't know. The second time you do it, you're like, I think maybe. The third and fourth time, you're like, I know for sure I can do this.
Rule number 9, be great at one thing.
There was a time when nobody knew my name, right? Nobody knew my name. I hadn't written a book. I didn't have 21 best-selling programs. I wasn't doing audiences. My first gig, I talked to 7 people for 8 hours.
How long? Like
Oh, how long did that go on? For 3 years? Oh, how long did people not know me?
Yeah.
Oh, nobody knew me really until the last 3 years.
So I want you guys to hear that. How many?
I've been doing this.
How many years of doing that?
20. I've been doing this. I've been doing the pitch thing since 30. I'm 61. So
31 years.
31 years. Nobody's known me until the last 2 or 3 years, maybe.
And would you?
And then Mike Tyson said, man, where you been, man? Why doesn't everybody know you, man?
Yeah.
Why doesn't everybody know you? Steve Harvey, dude, everybody should know who you are. You should have a TV show. Mm-hmm. But that was my fault, man. I was thinking too small. I was running down a little channel.
Yeah.
But too many of you guys, you're trying to run down too many channels in the beginning.
Or trying to cross all.
You got to get good at one thing first.
Yeah.
You can't. You're not going to be great at 2 things if you're not great at one thing. Mm. It's impossible.
Yeah.
You can't surf 2 waves at the same time, man. Get good at one wave. Get good at a left. Okay? And so you got to get good at one thing. It doesn't matter if you like it either. You don't need to like it to get great at it.
Yeah.
Like everybody's like, oh, I got to follow my passion, particularly here in LA.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an artist. Okay. Oh, I'm meant to do this. Dude, you're meant to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Ask Steven Spielberg. He was not meant to do one thing. He's meant to do a lot of things. We all are. And so it's not some freak phenomenon that a guy can write fiction and nonfiction and do movies. Okay. And also be a massive investor in companies.
Yeah.
It's not true. It's some guy, oh, how can a guy write, this and that and do all this and put together these volumes and help people and start because he can and you can too.
Yeah.
Everybody can, but you got to get good at one thing. You got to groove into one thing. Make sure you're certain about one thing before you move on to the second thing, because you're just going to be like, I'm still in doubt about the first thing, but I'm going to try to get great at this thing, and you didn't finish this thing.
And rule number 10, the last one before a very special bonus clip, is think big.
I need to think like the Google boys or the Warren Buffetts or the guys that are like, dude, they don't worry about all that. They're worrying about how big they can get. How big can they get? How long can they survive? And big is what works. You can't show me a small company or a small think that has ever survived anything.
Is this your quote that says can't get big, thinking small?
You can't get big thinking small, and you can't get big with small people.
Now I've got a special bonus tip from Grant on how to play the multiplication game that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, it's time for the 3-point landing questions. Let's go from just watching a video to taking action. Here we go. Question number 1. How can you think bigger in your current business? Number 2, what's the one thing that you want to be great at? And number 3, how will you put yourself in an uncomfortable environment this week? And if you made it this far in the video, you're still watching, and you promise, you commit to taking action after watching it, give me a hashtag believe in the comments below. I want to celebrate you.
There's a takeaway for anybody that's watching right now. Like, if you have one takeaway here, the game of business and life is about multiplication, not adding and subtracting. And I thought for the first 30 years I was in business, no, maybe 45 years of my life anyway, in the first 25 years of business, I thought it was adding and subtracting.
Gotcha.
And it's not. Like, it's about multiplication. It's about how fast can you scale something. And you're going to go backwards, by the way. You're going to see the old adage was take two steps forward, 1 step backwards. Mm-hmm. You're going to kill yourself doing that. What you want to do is you want to multiply 10 steps. Take 2 steps backwards. You're going to have loss. You're going to have breakage. You're going to have problems. But you're going to also see the scale. You're going to see the company scale, or your income scaling, or in your case, your real estate going from 150 single family deals. Is that how many you had?
Yeah.
That's amazing, dude. 29 years old for you to do that. Now you got 500 apartments.
If you want 10 more fire rules from Grant Cardone, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
All the things that are happening to you right now, the sick days, the illnesses, the family that's pulling against you, the friends that counted you out, the problems you've had in your past.